Hello. If you're a fan of Studio Ghibli films like myself, then you're probably familiar with the 1997 film Princess Mononoke. The story is about a boy named Ashitaka who gets a mysterious curse, and he has to find a cure. On his way, he meets a girl named San who's raised by wolves, and he helps her protect the forest from being destroyed by humans. It's a really good movie. It's actually the first Studio Ghibli film that I ever watched. I remember my mom renting it for me at the VHS store when I was sick. I didn't really know what to expect, but I really loved the animation. And at first, I really didn't know what was going on. It took a couple rewatches to really understand what was going on, but it was a really good movie. Well, apparently now, I found this article saying there's a new deep sea species being named after the legendary studio movie. So let's go check it out, shall we? So here's the article. It reads, Mononoke tilefish. New deep sea species named after legendary Studio Ghibli princess. The fish was discovered in the depths of the South China Sea. Dubbed the
Branchiostegus sana.
or the Mononoke tilefish, this deep sea dweller lives at depths up to 300 meters below the surface. The fish was named after San, the fierce protagonist of Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke, the iconic 1997 film by Hayao Miyazaki, due to his striking facial markings. Here's a picture. Here's a picture of San from the movie. And here's a picture of the fish. I guess they kind of do have the same markings on the eyes. I don't know if it's a compliment to be named after a fish, but kind of almost looks like the little forest spirit heads the fish head does, in my opinion. But I can see how they could think of San with the marks, with the face paint. Let's keep going. So a special tilefish. Tilefish are bottom-dwelling marine fish that inhabit sandy and muddy seabeds on the edges of continental shelves. They are typically found at depths ranging from 20 to 200 meters, but some species venture deeper. Deep-water tilefish are sometimes sold in food markets in East Asia, and in 2021, marine biologists noticed unusual specimens being sold in online seafood markets. These specimens had this distinct cheek pattern unlike any known species. Intrigued, a team from the South China Sea Institute of Oceanology and other institutions set out to investigate. By collecting and analyzing specimens from fishermen in 2023, they confirmed that this was indeed a new species. DNA sequencing of the fish confirmed a distinct genetic lineage. Here's different, I guess, tilefish. These are other species of the fish. So then we have the markings by the eyes, like this one does. He almost kind of does, but doesn't have anything by the eyes. Oh, different. Much like the film's heroine, the face of the Mononoke tilefish is marked by stripes. Its body is adorned with approximately 16 dark vertical stripes, but its most distinctive feature is the red stripe running below its eye, contrasting sharply with a white band extending to its upper jaw. This facial pattern is what inspired its name, as it resembles San's tribal markings, a symbol for a connection to nature and a warrior spirit. Aside from its vivid markings, Visane boasts translucent, grayish dorsal fins, yellow predorsal ridges, and a unique combination of fin and scale characteristics that set it apart from its relatives. Unlike other tilefish, it lacks black spots at the base of its scales. Its tail fin has a distinctive mix of pale orange, yellow, and dark gray hues. The symbolic name. So here's someone as a cosplayer. Pretty good. From London Comic Con. So the choice of name for this new species is not just a whimsical tribute to beloved anime film, it carries a deeper message. In Princess Mononoke, San fights to protect the forest and its creatures from destruction caused by human greed. The story is a powerful allegory for environmental conservation. By naming the fish after San, scientists hope to highlight the importance of marine conservation, especially in deep-sea ecosystems that are increasingly threatened by overfishing, habitat destruction, and climate change. Oh, here we go, climate change. Always goes back to climate change, doesn't it? The lead author of the study, Ho Shen Hung, is he really Hung though, said, in Princess Mononoke, San is a young woman raised by wolves after being abandoned by her human parents. She sees herself as a part of the forest and fights to protect it. That is true. The film delves into the complex relationships between humans and nature, promoting a message of harmonious coexistence between the two, something we hope to echo through this naming. Yeah, the message for the movie really, like I said, went over my head when I was a kid. I kind of had to watch it a few times, like I said, to really understand what was really going on. If anyone else felt the same way, please leave it down in the comments. Did you also need to rewatch it a few times to really understand what was going on, or am I just that dumb? Please leave your comments below. The deep sea fishing, throwing, and habitat degradation pose significant threats to species like the Mononoke tilefish. Many deep sea fish are slow growing, and have low reproductive rates, making them particularly susceptible to overfishing. Furthermore, many species in the deep ocean we haven't even discovered yet. Without proper management, unique species could be wiped out before we even have a chance to discover them. The Mononoke tilefish serves as a reminder that many species remain unknown to science, and protecting the ocean means protecting the mysteries it still holds. This is particularly true in the South China Sea, one of the most important biodiversity hotspots on the globe. In the last decade, only 2 species of the genus have been described. Both of them come from the South China Sea. Both of them come from the South China Sea, Reviewing the distribution of all Branchiastigus species, we find that all except the B. semifastius are distributed in the Indo-West Pacific region. The region is also considered the center of the global marine biodiversity, the researchers concluded. The study was published in Zookeys. This story originally appeared on SME Science. So there you have it. They named the fish after San from Princess Mononoke. Now she kind of the thing I have to disagree with the story. They say that she's the protagonist. She's just one of them. Poor Ishitaka, he's in it too, and they become above interest. But I guess nowadays not going to mention that. They just try to make her as a strong, independent woman, but she actually has needs too. And she's vulnerable, as we find out in the movie. But I'm not going to say that. But I can see a resemblance in the fish as the markings. I guess it's a nice tribute. So what do you think? What do you think of this Mononoke tilefish? Please leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.